Hello everybody, I'm Andreas Kaiser and I'm welcoming you to AP Computer Science, and I'm so glad you're able to take time to watch this presentation. I'm part of the CTE Career Tech Education Department here at Benicia High School, and I hope that throughout this very challenging year that you keep in touch with me and we can try to work together to make sure your child has a successful year. One of the great ways you can get connected is by first off completing the parent survey that I emailed. You can also check grades and attendance on PowerSchool every day to make sure those are up to date. Let me know if there's anything mistakes or anything I can fix or any questions you have by emailing me at kaiser@beniciaunified.org. You can also check your email for regular class updates. If you want, I can send those updates to you through text messaging. It's a system called Remind. You don't need to install any app or anything. All you have to do is on your phone send to this number 81010, send this code at KWCS20, and you will get messages from me that I send out to the whole class. And if you respond, that only goes to me. It doesn't go to the whole class. So responding to those texts, you don't worry, they're just to me in private. You can schedule a phone or video conference with me at any time if you need other assistance or questions. I'm looking forward to this year. We're going to teach the kids a lot of great skills that they're going to use in college and career, including communicators, collaborators, critical thinker, problem solver, creator, and innovators. So that's our expected school-wide learning results for the entire Benicia High School, but they fit perfectly in line with what I want to do in the AP Computer Science class. Even if they're not pursuing a career in computer science or engineering, the skills they're going to learn in terms of working together on a team, solving problems, and being innovative could be great for their future lives. And we are going to learn obviously a bunch of computer and technology skills, including at the end of the class. By the end of the class, students will get 4 units of college credit for Computer Science 101 at DBC. And those college credits can be transferred to UC, Cal State, private schools, or other community colleges, and it's free of charge if they pass the final exam or a project to get that credit. That's in addition to the AP credit they can get if they sign up and pay to take the AP test and do that. And that's totally optional. Some students take it, some people don't. Totally up to you, and we can talk more about that later if you have questions. I hope that they're going to become master problem solvers by the end of the year, learn the big ideas of computer programming, and explore how technology can impact the world. They're going to be coding their own apps. This year we are focusing on the programming language of Python, and very excited. I have new curriculum from Carnegie Mellon University that's going to kind of self-paced curriculum, which the students can work through, and it can tell them when they make mistakes. In addition to meeting with me, there's going to be daily Zooms Monday through Thursday. Friday is a work day, and I'll talk a little bit about that in terms of grading. So that's the Genius Hour. We're going to work on it Friday. So 10% of their grade is Genius Hour stuff. That's kind of topics that they choose on their own that they would like to study. In addition to that 10%, assignments, which include classwork and homework, is 30% of the grade. Exam projects and presentations are also 30%, and professionalism is 30%. That's just how you conduct yourself in class. Are you attending and participating in the daily Zooms, in the group work? Are you responding to my emails or to emails from your teammates? And are you helping others in the class and on your team? This class is a weighted class, and they get bonus credit for their participation. I want to tell you a little bit about my family. You might hear them in the background. My wife, Kirsten Odegaard, runs a tutoring center in town called the Benicia Tutoring Center. She is a BHS grad and actually was on the soccer team with our principal, Brianna Kleinschmidt. Our kids are Colin, Carson, and Annabelle. Colin is in the 5th grade at Mary Farmer. Annabelle's 2nd grader at Mary Farmer, and Carson is 2.5 years old and excited to participate in distance learning with his older brother and sister. A little bit about myself. I'm an immigrant. I was born in Stuttgart, Germany. My mom was Bulgarian and my dad German. And when I moved to North Carolina as a little kid, I had to learn English. It's my 3rd language, watching soap operas on like General Hospital on TV and watching Sesame Street. So that's how I learned my English, and grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina. When I was in middle school, a family moved to California and went to high school here in Palo Alto in the Bay Area. That's my high school there, Palo Alto High School, right across the street from Stanford University. I didn't go to Stanford, though. I went to UC Berkeley, go Bears, and have a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering at UC Berkeley. And while at Berkeley, I loved doing teamwork, and so I started my own team. It was called the Super Mileage Vehicle Team, and we designed, built, and raced cars, little go-kart sized vehicles that had really good fuel economy. Our top record, I think, was 500 miles for 1 gallon of gas from here to San Diego on a gallon of gas. That team went on to win the national championship in Michigan with over 1,000 miles per gallon. Here I am with the glasses and down there with the hat. After college, I was worked as an engineer. I was a power plant engineer and project manager at WRMS Engineering in Walnut Creek, and worked with teams of architects, engineers, construction managers, and designed power plants and telecommunications buildings and all sorts of other stuff in between. We did like a community center. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And in my free time, I designed, built, and raced solar power cars, which was even more fun. There, my friends and I at the finish line at the World Solar Challenge in Australia with our record-breaking solar-powered car that I talked to the kids about. I love doing these projects. I want to get more kids interested in tech, so I actually left being an engineer and went back to school and got my teaching credential in math and industrial tech at St. Mary's College. Taught at Pittsburgh High for 14 years. Created a bunch of technology classes there, and around 2014, my wife convinced me to try teaching here in Benicia, because we live in Benicia, and I thought that would be great for our kids if I taught in the school district here, and moved to Benicia, and I love it. So I've been teaching here. It's my 7th year at Benicia, over 20 years of teaching experience overall. I love Benicia. I love Benicia High School. I always tell the students, if I was a millionaire, I could live anywhere in the world, I would live in Benicia. I love the community. I'm so thankful to be a part of the high school community here. I started a bunch of classes here at the high school. Intro to Architecture Engineering, Intro to Programming and Robotics, Advanced Engineering Design Honors is my advanced class. If you take one of my intro classes, you're eligible for that. Or I have this class, which is my AP Computer Science class, which anyone with an interest can take as long as they have the math abilities and backgrounds. I am the Career Tech Education Department co-chair, along with Steve Shields, who teaches automotive and construction, and I'm the Makers Club advisor and the Cyber Panthers cybersecurity team coach. So we have a new team, high school competitive team called the Cyber Panthers. It's an all-female team of girls who are interested in just learning stuff about computers, and no experience necessary. We had freshmen through seniors on the team last year. It was great experience. Also, it was nice because it's all online and self-paced, and the girls were able to do it during the distance learning, and they scored, I think, in the top 10% of California schools. Really proud of that team and hope to continue it again this year. If you have any questions about this slideshow, the classes, anything whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. Again, there's my email, akaiser@beniciaunified.org. My class website is kaiserworld.weebly.com. I will try to post more parent stuff up there, and it has a little bit about my classes, and it has a link to the student portfolios. Your students are all going to make their own HTML and CSS portfolio pages that are going to be posted with the other portfolios on that website. You can see past years and this year's when they post their websites. You can ask them about that. And a reminder, if you want text updates with the Remind, you can text 81010, the code, sorry, I'm covering it. So on your phone, type in 81010 as the phone number you are texting to, and the code is at KWCS20. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me today, and look forward to working and having a great year with the kids. Thanks. Bye.